Let's get back to our other top story, the winter storm. Jim Kurtzner is live now in Livonia. Jim, snowplows out there certainly getting ready for a busy tomorrow.
Glenda and Joanne, it'll be a busy 24 hours. It'll be the 36th time that all Wayne County drivers will be out to clear this stuff. And for them, it's a moving target. You heard Dave say it'll start around 2 a.m. The big question is, should the trucks be out here before or after the morning rush?
It's going to be largely dependent upon how wet the snow is, how long the rain lasts, what the temperatures are.
In other words, if the snow is not that heavy in the early stages, you may see fewer plows before you drive to work and school in the morning. Then after the morning rush, they'll rush to clear the rest. This has been a training year of sorts on and off the roads.
Especially from the first storm to the last storm, that we're getting the bulk of the snow, the heavy snow off the pavement, a little quicker than we did in the beginning. I mean, it's just like anything else. If you do enough of it, you get better at it.
Wayne County gets paid $20 million a year by the state to maintain roads that are state responsibility. That money already 80% spent on just snow, not what's needed the rest of the year.
The state's going to have to come up with some extra money in order for us to keep the maintenance going throughout the rest of the year. We've got 7 months left.
We hear it's coming. Until you see the check, you don't really know.
Now, this is not the equipment you would expect to see for snow removal. This is for some major freeway reconstruction. Where this happens, what kind of a mess that will bring, we'll show you that coming up next hour at 6. Glenda, Joanne?
All right, Jim, thank you so much. Andy Choi now is live in Plymouth, where the school district bracing for tomorrow's storm.
And Andy, the big question for families, of course, Joe and I want to know as moms, what's the snow going to do to the school day?
And you know what, ladies, the answer to that question is still up in the air for many school districts, but we got a first-hand look at how that decision is made. The Allen School crosswalk looks fine now, but what's it going to look like come tomorrow? The real question is, will these kids even have school tomorrow? So what do you think, another snow day?
Actually, I don't think we'll have a snow day. I think they'll send us to school because the snow is going to come later during the day.
For Plymouth Canton Community Schools, the answer will come from this man. Kurt Tiskowitz says despite the multiple snow days Plymouth Canton has already taken, the decision to cancel school is handled case by case, with student safety the district's top priority.
I'm going to be on a conference call at 4:30 in the morning. We'll make a decision by 5 o'clock. We'll get a robocall out to our community by, 5:15. So they'll have a pretty good idea, between 5 and 5:30.
Of course, if the kids are off, you got to have your snow day snacks, right?
A broccoli, cauliflower, grapefruit, hummus.
Do you shop for the storm at all?
I don't. The storm doesn't affect me. I get lots of food every week.
Perhaps it's the practice we've all had dealing with this over and over again. It seems most families are ready to put their best foot forward, even if that foot sinks inches into even more snow.
What the heck? Chalk it off as the worst winter ever, or the most snow ever. I don't know. I kind of like the snow.
I would have to disagree, but I appreciate the optimism. Again, the school closures are all up in the air. It'll be early tomorrow morning. Kids, keep your fingers crossed and make sure you check WXYZ.com for all the updates. We are live tonight. Andy Choi, 7 Action News.
And snacks make everything better. Thank you, Andy. Let's switch now to Dave Llewellyn, who's live in Royal Oak.
All right, Dave, what's the latest with snow emergencies?
Well, Joanne, Glenda, no doubt a snow emergency will be declared here at some point. More than a dozen communities have already declared snow emergencies. Warren as of 7 p.m. tonight, Rochester Hills, Berkeley, Wyandotte as of midnight, Ferndale starting tomorrow at 7 a.m. Snow emergency means vehicles like these on the street must be moved so that the plows can do their work. Now today, over on Lloyd Avenue here in Royal Oak, one resident was out cleaning up her yard. Yes, that's grass, clearly visible. I, for one, would like to see more of it. Instead, we're getting more snow, and when it comes, get that car off the street so the plows can do their work.
Can't blame them. I think everybody has to recognize that we live in a community and we don't infringe on other people's rights, I mean, if you leave your car out there and there's a big patch of ice that they can't get to, everybody suffers. You go around it, you might skid.
Might do that, and if you don't get that car off the street, you'll be ticketed, especially here in Royal Oak. As of early February, more than 2,500 tickets had been issued for vehicles being left on the streets during snow emergencies. We're live in Royal Oak. Dave Llewellyn, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you, Dave, and count